there is no defendant in the. I'm the defendant in the case. Am I the defendant in the case? There's no victim. There's no victim to my crime, correct?
You have drug charges: possession of methamphetamine, possession of paraphernalia, and driving while suspended are your 3 charges.
Yeah, but no victim, correct?
All right, guys, buckle up. This one's wild. Today, we're dealing with probably the most clueless sovereign citizen yet. This dude seriously didn't even know he was the actual defendant in his own case. Like, how? Imagine walking into court and not even realizing you're the reason everyone's there. At some point, you've got to ask, is this just pure ignorance or something deeper going on mentally? Not gonna lie, part of me feels bad watching it. This isn't just a bad attitude. Complete confusion on another level. Maybe he's lost in some YouTube rabbit hole. Let me know in the comments, how lost do you think this guy really is?
Good afternoon. Your name, sir?
David Walker.
Your Honor, it looks like he has 2 files.
I see that. All right, we'll next take up 2 cases, both entitled State of Kansas versus David Wayne Walker, 22 CR 398 and 22 CR 508. All right, we'll first take up 22 CR 508. This is my case. Mr. Walker, you failed to appear in front of me on July 17th for your preliminary hearing control docket. Where were you that day?
It's safe for sure, sir.
Okay, well, I issued a bench warrant bond forfeiture and set a new bonding amount of $10,000 cash or surety. Are you still representing yourself?
Yes, sir.
Do you want to continue representing yourself?
Look at me. I'm not looking at you. I'm looking at the paper. Yes, sir. Don't have any money to.
Pardon?
I guess I'll represent myself.
Okay. You understand that if you can't afford to hire an attorney, one would be appointed for you.
I don't know what he would do for me.
Okay. Well, he could provide you legal advice and perhaps advance any defenses you may have had, but if you want to represent yourself, you have that right. I just want to make sure you understand that if you can't afford an attorney and would like to have one represented you, I would appoint one for you. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
And you wish to continue representing yourself?
Yes, sir.
The docket notes don't reflect if a waiver of counsel was ever signed. Do you have any notes that would reflect that he's waived counsel on the record or otherwise, Ms. Norris?
Your Honor, I just note that on December 30th of 2022, defendant stated that he would hire his own counsel, and then he had a failure to appear, and on May 5th, we did not appoint any counsel. I don't show an actual waiver, and the notes don't reflect that he did a waiver on the record. It just says that he would hire his own attorney.
Okay. Well, Mr. Walker, you've indicated here on the record that you wish to waive your right to an attorney and represent yourself. So I'm going to have you, if the jail has one, sign a waiver of counsel. Do you have a form?
I believe so.
All right. Can you read through that? Make sure you understand it. If you have any questions, be sure to ask me.
There is no defendant in the. I'm the defendant in the case. Am I the defendant in the case?
This is where I'm honestly starting to question what's really happening with this. Dude, I'm not quick to call someone clueless, but when you're in court, being offered a free lawyer, and your first question is, am I the defendant? That's not normal. At that point, it feels like more than the usual sovereign citizen nonsense. this guy's on a whole different level of confused. Now look, I'm not here to roast someone who might genuinely be struggling mentally, but if he's trying to pull some sovereign citizen playbook move, it's failing badly. He doesn't even seem to know step one. What do you guys think? Is this real confusion or just a terrible act? Drop your thoughts, let's dive back in.
There's no victim. There's no victim to my crime, correct? The crime that I'm accused of, there is no victim in the crime.
The state of Kansas, you have drug charges, possession of methamphetamine, possession of paraphernalia, and driving while suspended are your 3 charges.
Yeah, but no victim, correct? No victim in the crime? No victim?
I'm not sure I understand your question and what that has to do with your waiver of counsel.
Well, I'm the defendant. There must be someone making a claim that
The state of Kansas is making the charges against you, Mr. Walker.
The state of Kansas is the victim.
The state of Kansas charged you with these crimes. Do you wish to represent yourself, or do you wish to have an attorney representing you?
I will represent myself.
You've got a waiver of counsel in front of you, correct?
Yes, I suppose so. Why do I need to sign? Why do I need to sign it? Why do I need to sign this?
Because I like to have it documented in the file that you understand that you have a right to have an attorney representing you, and that if you can't afford to hire one would be appointed for you. And you understand that, and knowing those rights, you wish to represent yourself. That just documents that for the court file.
What I don't understand is why there is charges against me when there is no victim.
All right, Mr. Walker, I'm not going to play this game this afternoon. I'm going to set this case
Why are we playing a game
in front of me on...
Master question.
Right, guys. Now this is where things really get weird. Is this guy truly that lost? Or is he trying to pull something? I mean, seriously asking if he's actually incarcerated. And if the judge is even the real judge, that's either total confusion or a really sloppy attempt to play the system. And honestly, I'm starting to think it's the second one. There's a legal trick called ineffective assistance of counsel. If a defendant can prove they didn't understand what was happening, they might claim their trial wasn't fair and try for an appeal later. So maybe this guy's trying that move. But if he is, he's doing it badly, because no judge is falling for it, not Judge Simpson, and definitely not anyone else. What do you guys think? Is he actually confused, or is this just a courtroom game? Drop your thoughts and let's dive back in.
October...
Trying to understand.
Mr. Walker, your case is being set on October 10th at 2:30 in front of myself, and that will be done by Zoom. That's the felony preliminary hearing control docket. October 10th at 2:30.
Your Honor.
You got a $10,000 cash or surety bond on that case.
Yeah. I was wondering if I would be if I wouldn't be able to have access to certain legal things to be able to put my case up.
I believe they've got a law library there at the jail. I'm not sure what kind of access they provide to you, but you can consult with somebody there at the jail.
Okay.
All right, I'm now going to take up 22 CR 398. This is Judge Webster's case. Looks like you failed to appear in front of her on July 31st. She set a new bond for $6,000 cash or surety. You've already had a first appearance, so I'm going to set this in front of Judge Webster on October 30th at 9 o'clock in the morning. That will be by Zoom, October 30th at 9 o'clock in the morning. So again, your bond is $6,000 cash or surety. Anything else on this case, Ms. Norris?
No, Your Honor, thank you.
Your Honor, was the time for court on October 10th for 22 CR 508, was that 2:30?
That's correct.
Just clarifying. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, we'll be in recess. Mr. Walker, you are excused. Thank you.
Right, guys? This case has officially crossed from frustrating to just plain sad. Whether this guy's struggling mentally or he's fallen too deep into that sovereign citizen nonsense, turning down free legal help was hands down his worst decision yet. The courtroom isn't some make-believe battleground for internet theories. Real with real stakes. And while sovereign citizens love acting like they've outsmarted the system, it always ends the same way: confused, cuffed, and completely unprepared. What's wild is that the help was right there. A court-appointed attorney could have at least given him a shot, but he acted like it was a setup. Now, instead of dodging the law, he's getting crushed by it. And at this point, it's not even entertaining. It's just tragic. You start to feel a little sympathy, until you remember how many chances he's thrown away all on his own. So what do you think? Is this guy just lost or trying too hard to play a role? Drop your take below, and as always, thanks for watching.